Um, we won a small pot a couple hands ago against Taxi Daddy, or Taxi Dad, whoever that is. We're gonna fold ace-9 with button. This guy's just raising too little, 5% for 20 hands. Not that great of a sample, but I'm gonna give it to him. I don't like folding my button, but to that guy, he can have my button all day. Just because, let's see what hands. That guy's not smart for 3-betting him, but Julius, see, he's raising 40. This guy's hand is way worse. He's playing 90% of pots. He's not 3-betting though. That's the thing. He's a really active player, but that's his first 3-bet and 57 hands, and this guy's all in. See? He has the best hand, I know it. I'm sure he has like queens. Ace king. Close to queens. And he wins. That's surprising, actually. I thought the other guy was going to win that one. Just because this guy's so laggy. It was his first 3-bet, though. Wait, no, it wasn't his first 3-bet. He's 3-bet 3 times already. It's really weird. Here we would have flopped the gut shot and backdoor flush draw. We would call that 100 bet, but this guy's probably... Let's see how he's playing post flop. He's... Oh, it's so sick. And this guy has a 7, I think, because he just bet 100 and then he just bet full pot. Usually that's an indication of strong hand when a player min bets and then bets on a card like that when he doesn't even know what the player is going to do. Usually that means that he's got it. So I think he had it a 7, probably like ace 7, something like that. We had king 7. So that makes it less likely that he would have a 7, but just the way he played it, it just smelled like a 7 so much. So we can go back to a hand where we're versus the taxi guy. He just got coolered, actually, taxi guy. But that's what he gets. I mean, he's in there with this junk hand on the button. That's why he deserves to get he deserves to get booted. And even when he gets re-raised on the river, like, it smells so much like Jack Queen or an unbeatable hand, like, especially how the action goes. He calls, well, it's only a min raise. He has backdoor spades. He leads, that guy calls. He gets played like a fiddle. And now this guy bets 120 and then he raises 800. I mean, it looks like this guy's trying to get a cheap showdown, but it looks like a blocker bet, but it's really like a sick value bet. He's sure this guy doesn't have a straight. Like, how unlucky is that? I mean, 3-5 is probably in his range if 2-6 is, but then he makes a really bad value raise. I mean, if he would have raised it to 300, maybe that would have been better. He just always assumes 2 pair is going to be good there. I mean, that queen really would scare me if I had that hand, just because, like, Jack Queen is such, like, a possible hand to have. The most possible hand. And then when, I mean, he'll get the same information if he raises to 300, then if he raises for 800. He's going for like an overbet value size. Like, he wants to get called by anything but Jack Queen, pretty much. That's what he wants, but we're gonna fold, obviously. King 7 to a shove. This hand, we played it pretty cautiously. We might have been able to get stacks in, but I mean, just the way we were playing it, it made him think that he had the best hand, so I just thought he had the best hand. And then he did his weak little blocker bet at the end, and we just called him. I might have raised there, but he's such a loosey. He's not even raising like his super premium hands, except for like ace, king, queens. You can go on Poker Stove and figure out his range of raising, which is super really tight pre-flop. He's not raising any hands, but the nuts. So with that said, we did have reason to believe that he had a better kicker than us. That's why we were playing cautiously. But he's such a bad player. If I would have value raised like 400 more on, or 500 more on the river, he probably would have called. Just because we played the hand so deceptively. Even though we thought we might have, there was a small chance that we were behind, but I was feeling pretty good about it. Maybe a little worried, but just because he's raising so low. If he would have raised pre-flop and then he would have kept betting. See, his raising stat just went from 4 to 3 because he's still not raising more. Let's actually go into Poker Stove and figure out his raising range so you guys can see how he's playing pre-flop. I'm actually kind of hungry right now. Fuck. Starving. I drank a little coffee like an hour ago. It's 12:20. Just trying to grind and grind, make some more profit. I really can't believe I won that tournament earlier today. I was playing so bad, and it's so sick how you can play so bad and everything you do works. You're hitting like 2 outers for stacks. It's pretty sick. I don't usually do that, but I needed a win, so I was doing everything I could to get a win. Okay, so let's type in 4%, so you guys can see this guy's range. He's only raising with 9s, 10s, jacks, queens, kings, aces, ace king, ace queen, and ace king offsuit. So that's pretty solid. In his calling range, he likes to see flops though, more so than us. I think we can call here just because his range is so weak. We have position on this guy and his range is so weak. I think this guy Julius will respect our call and not just raise. Ooh, and we flop big. Flop a nut flush draw. We have no reason. Well, Billy Toad. We're just gonna smooth call because Billy Toad is super tight. Even though he's in the big blind, he might have had an ace and he's not gonna raise. And if we turn the nut flush, he's fucked. Ooh, and now he's fucked because I'm sure he has an ace. I hope he bets it. Still bet it. Maybe this guy will bet it. Come on, bet it. No, he's gonna. Oh no. Folders. Maybe we can repop to 480 and see if that looks weak. Maybe he'll reshove us. Oh no. Maybe he has outs. I don't think he does. Boom, we still got the nuts. I think we should bet 1500 or 1400. Maybe we'll get a crying call from Taxi. I'm still happy with the result. We pretty much raised the perfect amount on the turn to get some value. Maybe if I would have checked it to Julius, he would have bet the river, knowing that that's his only way to win. I'm sure they both had hearts in their hand if they're going to call. I mean, I'm just unlucky that another heart didn't come. I think, because that would have made them flushes, and then they would have called. Maybe he was calling as a float, I think. I played that bad. Should have checked the river, because they didn't call anyway, so his only way to win was to bluff, so I mean, maybe he would have bluffed. It was nice to turn the nut there, though. That was pretty fun. Ooh, 5-5 over here. Queen King over there. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's so sick. Oh, he actually had a flush draw. I thought he like backdoored a straight or something. How did he play this? We'll see. Is he gonna just limp the button? 200, 200, 200, call, call, call. 5, 6, 7, we need an 8. We don't know if we want an 8, we probably want a 7. How much did this guy just bet? 360. Oh, fuck. I don't want to play it. I'm too scared. Even though that guy is likely to have a 9. Did I just have second pair? Yeah, I had second pair. That was pretty wussy of me. I don't know, I just, like, I don't want to get it in bad, guys. Yeah, we're just gonna let this guy have it with ace side. We'll fold. Here we can win. Even because we're in the small blind, we got a discount. Glass onion shows we fold. We're not trying to race with a third of our stack. We don't want to play this guy out of position because he's floating us when we have the nut flush. So that can't be good. Here we flop. Not even nothing. Not even a 6. See how we're doing on time. Ooh, we're over 10 minutes. See if we can even upload this video. I know we did earlier, a 12-minuter.